Welcome back to a new Train Station 2 event. The last one on Train Station 2 was quite some while back, but I might be able to do every event or every other event from now on. Quite some things have changed in Train Station 2, as you can see in the following clips. Like how the event is different from the last Halloween event I did and the last Port City Ship Tycoon event. But let's get started with the Mission Mars event. We made it to Mars, join the lonely space pioneer and build the first railways on the planet. Are your trains ready to settle the Red Planet? Help Matthew terraform Mars, collect the first Martian crops, potatoes, and obtain an epic train from the special job. Let's head over to Mission Mars territory and terraform the Red Planet. Welcome to Mars. We have made a special train just for this mission. The decoliner can be yours if you dedicate yourself to building our Mars colony. Complete jobs and complete the Mars food essentials, potatoes, to obtain this unique machine. Finish the rails and tower base to start collecting potatoes from the following jobs. Help us out and the train will be yours. I volunteered to start the terraforming process by myself, but I might have taken a too large bite of the potato. Phoebe, the coordinator of the Mars mission, is assisting us from Earth by holo communication. But here, it's just the two of us. This is a very risky mission with a lot of unknowns. That's why the command didn't want to send a large crew. But we can make it. The precious material Tharsium will help us terraform the planet. We are starting small, with the bottom of the canyon. Oh, finally! You don't know how great it is to see a real human face. I've been alone here for too long. Hello, I'm Phoebe, the mission coordinator. I will be advising you from our command center on Earth. It was my dream to build the first colony on Mars, even if it meant never going back to Earth. I am Matthew, astrobiologist, space engineer, and till now the sole Mars colonist terraforming the Red Planet, and now with your help. Matthew, our field operative, is overseeing the Mars terraforming process. but your role as the transport specialist is essential too. Our first task is to build access to the terraform mine. It's a rare element we only recently discovered on the planet. Beep, beep. Our next task. It's necessary. Let's not. The signal from Earth. Must build better. The main structure of the future colony is the terraforming tower. We are now preparing the base of it. Eeps. Apologies, my communication module was temporarily disabled. Nothing a restart couldn't fix. I'm Aries 939. A pleasure. Must be a storm. It can talk to. Our probes sent to Mars have discovered a unique material, terraform. It will enable us to terraform the planet. You must be a visitor to the planet R7593. Welcome to the... Oh, our settlement seems to have been quite diminished. Can you hear me? That's better. But we still need to complete the communication center. Would you be so kind as to help me excavate the rest of our settlement? My model was not designed for digging operations. The terraforming process will take hundreds of years. We are just at the beginning, but our descendants will finish the project. This doesn't look good. Analyzing the debris, 100,000 of years must have passed since I was last operational. Another dust storm could mess up the signal again. We can't risk losing the connection. It could endanger the whole mission. You and Matthew have my deepest admiration for taking on this enormous task right there on the Red Planet. My memory disk has suffered some serious damage. A large part of records before the catastrophe are missing. Let's hurry up. A working satellite is now a priority. All else can wait. I know Matthew is ready to dedicate the rest of his life to the mission on Mars, but I will do my best to get you back to Earth. The last complete record is a warning of serious volcanic activity and an evacuation command. It seems I didn't make it. Since all my superior officers are unavailable, I am bound to secrecy. I cannot release potential harmful information to a stranger. Unless you wish to stay on Mars too. You would have a whole planet to build a new railway network on. An empty canvas. The conditions on Mars are harsh. I can't imagine what you must face there. I mean, I know, but still. I am sorry, I can't disclose more information about our settlement, but I can help you in other ways instead. The faster we build the living quarters, the sooner other colonists can join us on Mars. So let's start the construction. We must not forget our primary mission here, that's terraforming. We need to look for more deposits of tharsium in the dig site. Did something happen? Is the signal still glitched? I am catching some new communication waves from your location. I have a good knowledge of the local conditions on planet R7593. You call it Mars. I can help you build your own colony here. I trust you can look for more tharsium on your own. I must concentrate on the human habitat and food production for future settlers. However, first I must excavate the ruins. In the case of a catastrophe, I am obliged to look for survivors for 3 local days. It was probably the dust storm again. We need to hurry up with the satellite construction. There is a chance that if we find no one, it means they evacuated successfully. Not a high chance, but it's not zero. Tell Matthew to concentrate on the satellite too. I know he aims to make the colony livable as soon as possible, but this takes priority. During my previous mission on the moon, I successfully harvested potatoes. I have high hopes for this root vegetable on Mars too. As a robot, I don't feel anything about the unsuccessful search for my creators, but I am programmed to try one more time. It will take us years till we can send more colonists to Mars. You have enough time to perfect potato cultivation. Now we are ready to plant some potatoes. I mean, after we finish the agrodomes. So let's get to work. I brought a bag of potatoes especially cultivated for harsh conditions on extraterrestrial planets. Wanna bite? The terraforming process is very slow. We would need a serious technological breakthrough to speed things up. The revolutionary design of the domes will provide the ideal environment for our plants. I know these potatoes taste a bit different. It's because the soil they grow in isn't so rich in nutrients, but they are still a viable food option. Listen about that robot. With its help, we might terraform Mars in our lifetimes. We need to use it. I know you must be lonely there, just the two of you. That's why the communication center is so important. All is going as planned. Opting for trains as the main transportation on Mars was a good choice. Who are you talking to? I know Phoebe told you not to trust the robot, but I think it's fine. It looks harmless. I bet it just misses its creators. We will plant these potatoes together in the agrodomes. But first, let's finish the habitat. I am tired of sleeping in the space module. What is this? Is there another person there with you? No, it's not a person, it's a robot. Let Ares help you with the terraforming tower, while I build the agrodomes. This is a chance we might never get again. Oh my! Have you been to the dig site yet? There are some strange ruins hidden in the cliffside. You found an alien robot? Why didn't you tell me right away? I must relay this information to the command. Terraforming isn't my specialty. What I know is how to make plants grow in inhospitable conditions. I am almost tempted to leave my post here and explore the ruins in dig site. I trust you will take care of it. I spoke to my superiors. Cooperate with this alien entity, but be careful. Also, the research module will have a few upgrades. The research module will help us explore this alien robot and the ruins you found. We need to understand what we are dealing with. Fresh potato salad, creamy potato mash and crispy fries coming right up. What? Would you like some hash browns too? Once we finish the living quarters, we can concentrate on building the terraforming tower. Just be warned, it might take years. I strongly suggest you don't let the robot make any significant adjustments to our terraforming technology. It might try to sabotage us. Your terraforming technology is so Middle Ages. Don't worry, I am equipped with terraforming programs that can be fused into your tower. We are lucky that potatoes are such a versatile food item, otherwise we would get bored of them soon. The research module was to be used to study tharsium and other materials on Mars. I want you to use it on the robot too. Tharsium is a miracle material. Extracting its power fully, the terraforming process will take a few weeks instead of years. I also want you to explore the alien rooms, ideally without the robot's attention. Last night I went to the ruins. It was creepy, but I hoped to find some food. I was getting tired of the potatoes. I understand your leaders are skeptical about my help. You have nothing to worry about. I am just a simple service robot. Foolish of me, right? Who knows what food the aliens eat? Probably something disgusting and rotten long ago. My readings from the tower indicate the terraforming process is proceeding at unexpected speed. Is it the robots doing? My body is made of steel and thalcium. I was constructed here on the red planet, designed for the harsh local environment. At this pace, we might be sending more people to the colony in a few months. I need to discuss this with my superiors. It all goes well. We might try to plant some carrot potatoes and cabbage potatoes, new vegetable types ideal for cultivation on Mars. My main function is servicing the terraforming equipment and computers. I am your perfect assistant on this project. Almost done. Let's celebrate with a potato party. Later, let's ask Ares to help us get some food that had nothing to do with potatoes. We are sending a new spaceship to Mars next month. Please relay it to Matthew too. We will need more potatoes. Since none of my makers are present, I will continue my original purpose, that is serving the inhabitants of this planet. Good job terraforming Mars. Your innovative methods, like trusting an alien robot, and superb logistics skill ensured our success. I may be a bit rusty, but my core functions remain operational. Kill all humans. Sorry, just a bad joke. If my makers knew about your species, they didn't mention it in my operation system. They probably did not deem you important. Let's not dwell on the past and concentrate on terraforming the red planet. There was a significant setback since I was last in use. Mars was never a very hospitable planet, but my makers possessed the technology to make almost any place livable. Your advisor from Earth is worried about me. Just let me talk to her. I am equipped with a psychological counsel mode too. Look at that. Just one more task and we can enjoy a well-deserved Martian holiday. I mean, you can. I don't really need one. So now, with the last story connected job, there's only one thing left to do. Finish as many jobs as possible. Sadly, somehow I managed to delete all clips from the last 2 days of the event, including my shopping spree after the event ended, before I copied them to the folder for editing. In the end, I didn't manage to get the decoliner. I was shy of 40-ish Martian potatoes. But now let me talk you to my shopping process. I bought myself the Martian base building for 500 Martian keys, the Rail Runner E30 for another 500 Martian keys, which is the common train, and the Astro Steam Cruiser, the rare one, for 1.2k Martian keys. The rest of the keys I spent on event keys, to normal key transaction, and the event coins I think I mainly converted to normal coins and some parts for upgrading the trains. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed the Mars mission event. See you guys at the next event of Train Station 2 or Port City Ship Tycoon.